Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a double treat box. I've made these before, but I've made them a lot bigger. This one is a new one and it fits Ghirardelli's, it'll fit the Andes mints, it'll fit the mini Ghirardelli's. I'll show it to you here just in a second, but it says you're a blessing, a true blessing. And I love this flower on here and I've been dying to use it again. This is what I'm sharing today, so you can see it's double, and you open it like this. So I put everything on the ribbon here, so the whole ribbon will come off like that. You can attach it if you want, and it'll still be just fine, but I just like putting everything on the ribbon so it just all comes off. So there you go. Oh, I did put the Andes mints in here. I know I put something else. I put Andes mints and I put Ghirardelli in this side. But you can fit the mini Ghirardelli's in there. I'll add those here in the next one so you can see what it looks like. I did mat the inside and the outside on this. And it just makes it easy just to go ahead and put this on again. And you can even put a little glue dot on this side if you want, and attach that part to the top if you don't want it to come off. It's all up to you. Whatever you prefer to do on that is really optional. Alright, so I love this ribbon because it ties so nice and easy for me. I just really love it. And I did make a really big bow on this one. I just like the big bow on it. So this is what I'm sharing today. What you're going to need for this, I am using the Flowers of Beauty. So it's this one right here. I love the leaves and everything in this one. In fact, I'm using this leaf die. I already cut one of those out for the front. We're not going to use the whole thing, but we're using part of that. So I already cut one out right here. It's really pretty. And then the dies. And then also I'm using for the sentiment the Unbounded Love. I love this one. You can use anything on here. You could just put love. You can just put one of these. You could put friend, hello. There's a lot of small ones that you could use for this, but I love this. You're a true blessing. And these are the dies that come with this one. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh, y'all, you have to get this if you don't care about the sentiments, just for the dies. And the dies are absolutely beautiful. I mean, they fit really nicely around all these things, but the words on here are so good. I love them all, and they're for all occasions. All right, so that is what we're using for this. You'll also need a piece of, I'm doing the Pretty in Pink, so I'm doing it 3.5 by 11, and then you need 4 pieces to mat it, which are 2 3/8 by 2 1/8. For those of you who are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and please share with all your friends, because I would really appreciate it, and that really helps so much my channel. And there's an inspiration sheet on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com for all my projects, so you can just download it and print it. Alright, so let's get started first by stamping. So I'm using basic white. You know, I love the thick, so I use thick for just about everything. Now, we are going to use some Memento, and we are going to stamp the flower. And the leaf right here. They're both really pretty, and they do both have dies for them. Oh, let's go ahead and stamp the sentiment. I'll do that. I'll flip it around so I can just cut it out real easily. Let's do it right in the corner here. So I'm going to do that. And then I am using my Ohuhu markers. These are all linked in the description. I usually get someone asking where to get them, so I have them linked in the description. I love these markers, y'all. So I'm using a light pink first. I believe this is the lighter. I need to check though, because no. See, you always check. This one is the lighter color. So I am using this one. This one, by the way, for you that have it, is RB270. We're just going to color this one solid image here. I left the center white, but you can add, like, if you like to add like a little yellow center, anything like that would be really pretty too. So I'm just coloring this in solid, and then I'm just going to highlight a little bit with that darker pink. I really love this pink color here. It's really pretty. All right, and then we're just going to highlight a little bit with the dark, which is RV280. And I'm just going to highlight the center ones, the ones that are look like they're curled in. Some of these in the back. And this pink's so pretty too. I just love these markers, y'all. I can't talk about them enough. I just really like them. And listen, I am not a pro colorer, and for those of you who are, you make like the Copics or whatever more, but I cannot afford Copics, so these are like the next best thing to me. Copics are really expensive, and these are very affordable for those of you who are interested in them. Okay, then we're going to do the leaves green, and I'm pretty sure that one is the lighter one. Yes. So we're just going to do these, the lighter first, and then I'm going to do it just a little bit of shading. That's why I didn't zoom you in. These are super easy to color. And then I am just going to shade some. And then we're going to just blend that just a little bit. And that is it. I'm going to run these through the cut and emboss. I have the dies sitting right here. And that one's going to go on here. And then I have the one also to cut out the leaf. There are also leaves in the Unbounded Love that you can just cut out if you just want them a solid color. So I'll run those through and I'll be right back with that. Okay, so there's our flower and our leaves ready to go. I'm going to cut out this little sentiment here. Maybe I ought to do it this way, get it a little bit straighter. You want to cut it real close because it's a very small area for the sentiment. Cut that a little bit straighter. All right. All those are ready to go. Let's set them aside and make our box. Y'all, if you haven't made a double box, don't think it's confusing. It's very easy to do. So we are going to score this, and we are going to score this on the 11-inch side at 2 1/4, 2 3/4, 5, 6, 8 1/4, and 8 3/4. And then you're going to turn it and you're going to do it at 1/2. And 3. Okay, that is it. Okay, I'm going to grab my little snips here because this is small cutting, and we are going to cut. Let's just start at the top here and just cut down the side to the first score mark. I'm going to cut into this one. Okay, get out of there. And then this center one, this is the larger one on here. you're going to just fold that up. I like to fold it up or down, and then just, you're going to cut that piece right off there. And then you're going to do the same on this side. Cut this one into the first score mark. And then that's all the cutting on that side. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Cut up to those. Cut into them. The center one is the bigger one, so we are going to cut that one off totally. You do need some little snips or something to get in there really good. And let me get that a little bit straighter. There we go. And then this one we're going to cut just like that. That is all, and that is what it's going to look like. We're just going to put it together now. Alright, so we are going to sharpen all these score marks first, because you know when you do a box, you really want these all sharpened really nicely. And on these top ones, this one and this one, I'm going to go ahead and mat it first, because I want to cut a little bit of a half circle there. So let me grab my wet glue. We're gonna mat that one. Nice thing about this box, all of the matting and everything are all the same size. Okay, what's going on with my glue? I haven't used it, y'all, for a few days. So let me see if I can get this working better. Okay, I just had to unclog it a little bit. Normally it doesn't do that, but I may not have had it in its little stand all the way down. Sometimes if I don't make sure it's down, because it has a little thing that prevents the clogging. So, all right. So we are going to use, I'm going to use a 3/4 inch punch. We don't have this anymore, but I can link one in the description for you if you don't have one. Just center that. This one. And then we're going to put it together really easily. So I'm going to use some, I'm going to use the Seal Plus. And put it on both sides here. You're going to bring those in, tuck those little ones in, and then just bring it up. Make sure these are all lined up, the tops and the bottoms. On the side, and do the same. And we're going to do the other side exactly the same. Let me scoot this on in its holder, just like I don't want it to clog up again. It doesn't really clog up that fast, and I've had it quite a while in there. One time I had it like 3 or 4 days that I hadn't been in here, and yeah, it didn't clog up, but I probably didn't have it all the way down. All right, doing this one the exact same way. That's how it folds. Now we're going to mat the top. Let's use the wet glue again. This paper, by the way, coordinates with this stamp set. And I'll tell you what it's called here in a minute. I love all the prints on this. It's so pretty. Both sides are really pretty. Okay. So the paper is called Unbounded Beauty. So look at it. Look at this, the colors in here. Aren't they pretty? I thought about using a solid one, but I just really like this one. There's a bunch in here that's so pretty. All right, now let's stick some candy in there. Let's try here's a large Ghirardelli. You may be able to fit 2 in there. I think you can. I think you'll be able to fit 2 in there. And then the minis. Might have to turn the minis the other way. And you can fit 2 of these as well, but you can't fit them like one on top of the other. They have to be stacked. All right. And then we're going to grab our ribbon, which is the pretty in pink. And we're just going to tie that around and tie a bow. This is really an easy box, y'all. You don't be intimidated by it being a double box. I know a long time ago I was like, how am I going to do that? But no, it goes together really easily. And look how pretty these bows always tie. This ribbon's so pretty. This comes in all our in colors. And our beige. We have the beige too, basic beige. All right, there is let's get our flowers and our little fern kind of thing that here's our flower. I'm going to put the sentiment on first because it's small and I don't want to hide it. I want it right in the corner here. And then our ribbon, we'll put I'm only going to cut the top part of this off. And we're just going to use the top, just for like a little fern. I'm going to also use some glue dots here, and we're going to put everything on with glue dots except for the flower. We're going to use dimensionals. So again, I'm going to just stick it on the ribbon. But like I said, you don't have to. Didn't get that one. And then this one. And then I'm going to grab a couple dimensionals. I'll scoot that out of the way. And our flower. Just like that. Isn't it pretty? I love this flower. It's so cute. And this would be a great birthday present for a coworker, a gift for a teacher. I know school is starting up, and it'd be really cute for teachers. Always make their day. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any supplies, of course, you can always shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. Here's my August host code. If you'd like to place an order, I'd appreciate using the host code. And I hope you all have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next video. See you later, everyone. Bye.